YouTubers. Hello YouTubers, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Palitoy K9. I didn't even think I'd get this that quickly either, but here he is, here's the Palitoy K9, and let's review him. First thing to note though, yes, mine is missing his ears. In fact, here they are, or here's one of them. I'm keeping this out of here because hopefully I might be able to get a cast of this and maybe get a replacement. You know, we'll see. But anyway, let's get on with the review of the K9. So let's take a look at the body and that. So you can see here that this one is in a sort of grey, sort of silverish plastic. It is different from the Palitoy Dalek, and there are other differences as well, obviously. But if we take a look at the head here, they've done a really nice job of actually sculpting the head. It looks quite a lot like K9. Unfortunately, they've given him sort of two nozzles. They've given him the nose gun, which can extend a little bit like that, which is nice. Whether it's supposed to do that or not, I don't know. But then they've given them a nozzle here. Now, whether that's supposed to be representing the ticker tape that comes out of here, I don't know. And also, you've got the red eye bit here with the extending part there, though it's left silver rather than being painted red. As I said earlier, I've mentioned the ears already, so that's the thing. His head, I don't know, it does seem a little bit squashed. Maybe because I'm looking at it without the ears, but it does seem slightly squashed in the way that it is, but it doesn't look too bad actually. The K9, unlike the Palitoy, is reasonably accurate actually. Even by today's standards, it's reasonably accurate. You can see the seam though going down the plastic just there, where the two bits conjoin together. Underneath here, you can see we've got the handle at the front, with this part here, which is supposed to be on the collar, which is just a sticker, which actually is in remarkably good condition. The only bit where it's peeling off a little bit is just here, although that can easily be solved by just sticking it down, maybe a bit of glue or something. The next section here is just being left unpainted. It should be black or a very dark grey colour, but that's just been left. The screen now, this is correct, they've done it red, because in the Invisible Enemy it was red, or CSO'd to look red with a little screen that on there. And then on the top here, you can see you've got the controls, which is just a sticker. This one is slightly misshapen, you know, but still, it's not sun-bleached unlike a lot of them. And these are the original stickers as well, which is nice. And this one even has its tail in good condition as well. No problem there. It is slightly bent, but the boiling water trick should work on that. But his tail is very, very nice. It does move. Basically, when you push the button down to make him talk, that pushes the tail up. So that's nice that they've incorporated a bit of movement in it, and also that they've disguised the button, unlike on the Palitoy where the button is in plain view, which unfortunately, well, it doesn't completely ruin the look, but it is a bit obvious. But here, it is a lot more nicely disguised. They've clearly been learning since this thing came out, I believe in 1978, whereas the Palitoy Dalek came out in 75. Now, something that is different with this K9 is the record player on the bottom here. It's made by a completely different company. With the Palitoy Daleks, they had their own sort of special little record player in them so that they could talk. But this one just uses more of a standard record player that was used in Action Man toys and other Palitoy products from the time and that. And interestingly, if we just open it up like that, you can see the record just here, and the record you can take out and flip around to get other speech. There's a battery here, and under the battery there's a speed controller, how fast the motor spins. You can hear the motor spin now, and let's get him to talk, eh? I believe that's all the ones on this side. Yes. So now what I can do is just take this out and take this little record, and you can see that all it is just a teeny tiny little record here. And we're just going to flip it up the other way around. And the thing is, I've heard a lot of people who have reviewed stuff like this say that back in the 1970s they actually would swap the records around with other toys that had the same ones. Give me a minute, I'm going to just do this off camera. Okay, so the record's in, I've just flipped it the other way around. But a lot of people who have said in like reviews and stuff, and even in documentaries, how they would switch the records around for fun. For example, I believe it was on the Aztecs where someone said they swapped their Palitoy K9 record with a Basil Brush record, and that, which would be really funny. The only problem is with this K9, this Palitoy K9, a lot of toys back at the time, is that you could easily lose the record, and actually finding a one with an original record in is quite hard. But anyway, let's listen to the other dialogue on the other side, eh? What I might do actually is slow that down. If you can see here, this is actually a speed control for the motor to see how much power. I'm going to just slow it down a little bit because this battery is pretty much fully charged. Well, fully charged, it's a fairly new battery, and we'll put the battery in, put the motor in. There we go. So the motor will run a bit slower. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all the voices and that. So, let's do a comparison and my final thoughts. So, my final thoughts. I do really love this K9. Despite his inaccuracies and that, and despite his voice, which can be okay at times, it's nowhere near like as bad as the Dalek voices. He is a lot more accurate. The scale, though, is different. He's not in the same scale as the Daleks, although nothing's really in the same scale as them either. So, you know, whether you can say he's to scale is unknown in that. But anyway, I do really like it, and I do highly recommend you get one, especially if it has a record in that. But the K9 is a lot more pricier, even more than the Daleks. But anyway, that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next review next time.